I am in Malindi verifying 22 acres on behalf of a beautiful lady from Nairobi. She's very busy and that's why I'm here on her behalf to be her eyes and ears on the ground to give her facts about the findings that I will find on this 22-acre piece of land today. So we're going to start our journey from Malindi CBD to the property because she also wants to see how far this property is from Malindi CBD. So let us start our journey. Remember, I am a property verification consultant and you can reach out to us on WhatsApp on the numbers on your screen, and we help property buyers verify before they invest. My name is Anne from SiteConfirm. Let us start our journey. Okay, so we are leaving Malindi town right now. It's currently 12:20 in the afternoon. It's currently 12:20. So we are leaving off Malindi town. Ni how far from here?
40 kilometers.
Okay. So you need come around 45 minutes? Oh, isn't it mob? Okay. So yeah, so we are around maybe less than 40 minutes out from where we are headed. So I'm going to give my clients snippets on the way of, how Malindi is. I know that you've been here before, so yeah, Malindi is quiet, not so much going on, and as you head further outside town, it's more green. So we headed to Sosobora, sindio? Iko constituency gani? Kilifi County. Oh. I think she wanted to know the constituency here, but hamko sure about that, sindio? Constituency. Alikuwa nataka kujua iko constituency gani? Magarini?
Ni Malindi. Ni Malindi.
Oh.
Magarini mara.
Okay. Yeah, so we are in town. We're just about to leave Malindi CBD right now. So the constituency that the land is in Malindi constituency, Kilifi County. Yeah. You guys mmekuwa mkiuza shamba for how long? Oh, I see. We're just buying some fuel and then we leave. Nilikuwa nauliza mlianza kuuza like mmekuwa in the industry for how long?
Hii kampuni ya Dick.
Oh. Yeah, so this is Malindi CBD. We're just now heading out. Yeah. The company has been in operational for around 3 years now. Yes, while selling the properties around Malindi. So I'm with like the whole team behind me. Yeah. So ni ile tu amewa contract mumuuzie on behalf. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so the owner has contracted them to sell the land on their behalf. Yeah, so that is where we are headed. We are the whole team. We're going to verify everything on the ground. And give the right insights and facts about what we find on the ground. So we are just leaving Malindi CBD right now. We've been at the petrol station, for like around 5 minutes. They're selling thrift clothes over here. And some nice dresses. So this is like their market. We're just within the outskirts of Malindi town. This is their market. Just like any other normal market, nothing really out of the ordinary. In Malindi town, sindio?
Malindi.
Yeah, so we are still in Malindi town. Lona alikuwa amekushow that alikuwa ameniambia ati unipeleke kwa chief wa huko, sijui kama alikuwa ameconfirm.
Like amesema, you go see the property for her, then atakuja the second week of August, mwenyewe. Because unajua there are two properties. So like after I will decide, after I will communicate na yeye,
Yeah.
decide on one.
Yeah.
Akikuja now, she goes see the authority.
Okay.
So I don't know if even on the same, we are just having to check. Then she will come yeye mwenyewe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Angalie. Oh.
You are also into real estate.
Yes, I'm into real estate.
A freelancer, you are actually optimist.
Yeah. No, I was not working at Optiven, but I've been in real estate before. Yeah, so nimekuwa kwa mashamba. Mimi ni mtu naelewa stories za mashamba and stuff. Yeah.
If you say this is perfect,
Yeah.
it's okay because you understand this thing.
Yes, I understand. So sasa tumetoka Malindi, si ndio? So we are outside Malindi town, just slightly outside Malindi town. That's how it's looking. It's chill, you can see some cows grazing, the trees, there is very little pollution in terms of the environment. I know we are still, a while from where we'll be going to the property, but of course we are definitely timing the whole thing so that we get to see. Yeah, just slightly outside Malindi town. We still have, neighborhoods like where people stay and a few shops and a few centers. I can see some schools. That's timber being sold over there. Yeah, so much is still going on. There is a maize farm right behind this thicket here. There is a maize farm there. Yeah, so that's how the environment is so far. Honestly, it's very cool, calm, chill. Especially right now in July, there's not so much heat. Some cows grazing, goats. Yeah, it's looking nice. Nice. Kuuza ni wa bara hapa ni Mswahili. Oh, so the owner is Mijikenda. Okay, okay. Sawa. She doesn't stay there? No. Oh, huku Malindi town? Oh, sawa. Okay. Okay, sawa.
office. Nani?
Yeah, so we are already around 20 minutes since we left Malindi town. Yeah, everything is lush green, clean, peaceful, slow life. The roads are good, you have electricity. Yeah, so we are cruising in very nicely. I'm gonna give you, a few snippets here and there along the way, but of course if we get to see anything significant, I'll show you in the video, and if we are getting much closer to the property, then I'm going to give you in more depth and detail. Yeah, so I'll just give you a few snippets along the way, and then as we get closer, I'm gonna show you. Ganda Vocational Training College. There's a training college over there, it's called Ganda. I've seen a chief's office there too. We have a Ganda Secondary School over here. So mwenye anauza si mbaba, ni mama. Oh, so the title is in her name. Okay. Is she married? Bwana hataleta shida? Oh, the husband has passed on?
No, like he's around, but not that.
He's not present. Oh. Okay. I'm actually loving Malindi more and more. Like, it's so green, man. Hapa tuko set za watu wa Mijikenda, si ndio? Hizi ni mti za maembe. Oh, you guys do maembe? Oh, yeah, hizi ni mti za maembe. Then I can see maize. Huku ni kwa Mijikenda. Yeah, if I see maize, I just know I'm at the Mijikenda. Ni Mijikenda Magiriama. Oh, all of them they do, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing lots of mangoes. Oh, I don't know, I think maybe I forgot that they do mangoes here. Yeah, I'm seeing so many mango trees, maize. Yeah, so the person selling to us a property is a lady, and yeah, the property is in her name. The title deed is in her name. So if we go to see and you like, we'll definitely continue with the title search and everything. Yeah, but the roads are looking good. The environment is nice and clean. Hewa ni safi zaidi. Yeah, I've seen so many schools. Kuapanga. Yeah, there's so many schools as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna still give you a few snippets along the way, and then as we get much closer, I'll give you more in full depth and detail. We are in Kakuyuni. I see Kakuyuni Dispensary, police station. I can see some schools. We do have a Safaricom booster over there, a few shops. Yeah, so this place is called Kakuyuni. I can see we do have some street lights, solar street lights, a petrol station. Yeah, so it's a shopping center. It's called Kakuyuni. Not very small, as you would think. Children coming from school. Kakuyuni. Another medical center here called Naya Medical Center. So these are just a few snippets along the way of the highlights of what we are seeing. But as you can see, it's still very green. The hewa ni safi sana. Naona mahindi, naona stima, barabara ziko sawa, hakuna pollution. Yeah, so cruising in very nicely. If we get another highlight along the way, definitely we'll highlight it out. But basically and generally, this is how the journey is so far. It's around close to 30 minutes now since we left. Not close to, it's actually 30 minutes because we left at 12:20, 20, 40, 50. Yeah, exactly 30 minutes since we left Malindi CBD because it's 52 minutes past noon. Everything is nice, awesome, hewa ni safi, hakuna pollution. Twaelekea vizuri. Kakuyuni Boys Senior School. Oh, hii ndio ile forest. Oh, Arabuko Sokoke. That's the forest. Arabuko Sokoke Forest is on our left. But nikiweka hivi mbele hivyo ndio utaona vizuri. Another school, Shomani Girls Senior School. Actually, one thing I've noticed about the coast, I think there are schools everywhere. Schools everywhere. There are more than you would expect. Yeah. Na mbona mwenyewe anataka kuuza shamba? Aliwaambia reason?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are the children big or no? Ama ni mama mzee?
So mzee hivyo, but ndio anafanya kazi Malindi. Hizi za kuuza lika.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
The family is okay. Because hadi akikuja, we're taking them because the title watoto wenyewe they're into agreement with the mother. Then we just go to the chief. The chief knows everything
about them.
Before atoke.
Yeah.
So the chief is in a better position. Kutuambia if there is any red flag.
Kunakaa vizuri. Yeah, so yeah, I'll end the video here. Not end the video here. I'm continuing from here. Just giving you a few snippets along the way. If we see anything out of the ordinary, I'll highlight it. Okay, so we are still headed to the property. I'm telling you, there are so many schools here. Oh, we are here already. Sosobora. So we're just leaving off the tarmac right now, and there's a school inside here, and I can see electricity poles. That's the status of our road. We've just left off the tarmac at 1:17 p.m. So we've just left off the tarmac. Okay. So we can still see electricity. That's how the neighborhood is looking. I've seen some goats and cows being reared. There is a homestead over here. Yeah, there's a homestead on this side. Yeah, and then they've planted, I can see passion, pawpaw. Yeah, they've planted passion and pawpaw there. I see cassava. I see cassava on this side. I see planted trees. I think that's cypress. Karen, hiyo ni cypress, ndio?
Sijui.
Yeah, those trees that you see there, I think those are cypress trees. I don't know if the camera is able to capture. I can see one mud house over there. Stima bado iko. Very good sign. The road looks like maram, so kukinyesha kuna very little mud kwa sababu imemwagiliwa mawe. The soil is red. There is a homestead over here. Hii imejengwa na mawe, but tuko sure kitchen ni hiyo, the mud one. There is another one pale, that one there. I can see some goats being reared. We have more homesteads on this side, lakini zimefunikwa na hizi miti. There's this one here. There's another one there. So kuna neighbors. Kuna hiyo hapo. Yeah. So far I've seen a mixture of mud houses and stone houses. Stima ipo bado. I can see there's a church, Gospel Fire Fellowship Church, the blue house. It has solar. We have another house here that's of stone. We have another house here that is of stone. It's white. I don't know if the camera will capture because there are so many vegetation, but there are several. That's a school. It's not a house, it's a school. And if you see a school, people are living around. These are mud houses, shops. Yeah, if you see a school, there are so many people living around. So Sobora Secondary School, that's a mud house. I can see stone house, mud house. Yeah, so if you you see a school, that's a good sign that, you know, you have neighbors around. So I'm going to try and put the camera in the middle so that it's able to capture both sides. This side we have homesteads, this side we have homesteads as well. I'll give it 50-50 in terms of the houses. Some of them are mud houses, others are stone houses. Like this ones here are mud houses. On this other side, I can see stone houses. There is I think this is a Kenha road. Ini ya barabara. Yeah, it's a poster for Roads Authority. So there might be, so that's a good sign that there might be a road that is supposed to be built over here. So this is the status of our road. This is Maram. It's like in my village. My village road looks like this, and it doesn't get muddy during the rainy seasons. Yeah, it has been poured on stones. Yeah, and if you see far across there, there is a house as well. Tumefika? Oh, okay. Nzuri. Yeah, you can see some children playing over there. Oh.
Boss.
Yeah, that is the name for roads. So this is a good sign. Yeah, we don't know how long they are going to take, you know, our government, but that's a stone house. We have stone houses there. I've seen several houses having solar. Stima huku inafanya?
Hata kwangu imeingia, kwangu ni hapo.
Oh. Yeah, so we have people around. You can see children coming from school. Another homestead there. Oh, unajua nimefeel mtu anakaa hapa mbele ni different na mwenye alikuwa hapa. Sasa nashangaa. Sikuwa nimeona akiingia. Sikuwa nimemuona. Nashangaa huyu mtu ako smaller than mwenye alikuwa hapa. Sikuwa nimeona. So Bora dispensary. Another homestead. Huku kuna ka police camp. Kuna ka police camp huku.
Hapo
Baolala. Okay. Okay. So we have some more houses over there, but they can be seen. They can be seen because of the vegetation. It looks like a mosque. This looks like a church. There's a homestead there. This is the church. We have some more homesteads over there. We do have Sosobora Primary School here. You can see we have some street lights, solar.
Junction to our left. Ingia left. Hapa.
So kuna kaduka hapa. Kuna watu wanaishi kule. So tumepiga kona kutoka kule. Today for the first time I can speak, you know, Kiswahili. Si tunafikanga huku accent ina change. You can see we have a chemist, a shop. This here is the school. There is still electricity here. We have some homesteads back there.
Right.
Back there. There's another homestead. We still have electricity.
Hello. Hey. Hello.
Hapo mbele junction to your left.
We still have shop here. Yeah. So this journey is very, very important so that my client can see the neighborhood as is on the ground. We have a homestead here. So ni watu gani wanaishi huku?
Ndio Giriama.
Oh, Mijikenda and Giriama ni two different.
Wako Giriama ni wako ndani ya Mijikenda.
Kuna zile 9 tribes of
Okay.
Mijikenda.
Oh, so Giriama na Mijikenda ni different.
Hapana, Mijikenda ni a whole like in a comprise of 9
ni venye
tribes.
kuna Kenya na
Ambao
kuna different
Giriama
ones.
is inside the Mijikenda.
Oh, so Mijikenda is the top and then under Mijikenda kuna wa Giriama. Oh, so hapa the sub tribes ni Giriama.
Giriama.
Oh.
Giriama ndio largest.
Oh, Giriama. Oh, okay. Mhm.
Like hapa anasema hapa.
Hapa ni Wagiriama.
Wagiriama.
Ndio
Oh.
kuna Wachuni lakini kidogo.
Okay. Na maji huwa mnatoa wapi?
Hello.
Utanionyesha? Nataka nikunywe maji kwanza, mimi niko na kiu sana. Sawa. So the people who stay here at the Mijikenda, most of them, no, the Giriama, a Giriama. Okay, very nice. Na security huku kuko aje? Sasa niko sure.
Anika nguo na hapa mpaka zinaoza. Naona tabika paki gari hapa ndani. Unaweza paki gari tu hapa.
Naweza kuwekea hivi?
Ni?
Nikuwekea hapa kwa nguo.
Hii.
Ni microphone lakini utaonekana.
Oh.
Sauti tu ndio itasikika. Sawa, hivyo tu. Okay, so we have arrived at the site right now. It's currently 1:30. So it has taken us 1 hour currently.
Abena Jenny, atanishauri.
Okay, so we have arrived at the site. My cape is very important. This sun it's not for the weak. I'm telling you. So we have arrived here at 1:30. You can see the soil is already sand. How is my shirt?
Huyo mama.
The shirt is okay.
Mama madime. Okay. Lakini shamba ni kubwa. Wataingia ndani kweli hawa?
Tuta cover tu
Sasa beacon ya kwanza ni hapa.
Okay.
Hapa. Hii shamba imeenda hivyo mpaka huko juu. Alafu imeteremka hivi.
So iko rectangle shape.
Somehow. Kwa sababu najua boundaries ni hivi. Hii haikuwa scheme, hii na adjudication. So adjudication unaenda kulingana na hiyo boundary yako vile iko. Haiko straight.
Utaona two lines tuwili hapo. Okay.
So this was not a settlement scheme. Was an adjudication.
Adjudication.
No. So adjudication means the lines, the cut lines are not straight. Okay. You go as per your boundary. So it can be even.
What does adjudication mean?
Okay, it is a government settlement project that is given to the residents according to their boundaries.
Unaona venye mmekuja mnaishi, now that serikali inaleta surveyor za kuja wapimie. So wanawapimia venye mmeketi, so unajua kwako ulipanda mti. So surveyor akija unamuonesha mti wako kwenye
Mwisho
huko.
hapo.
So the road inakuwa defined by the shambas.
Okay.
So we shamba nyinyi ndio mtatoa 3 baki katikati.
Okay.
Ndio mna define barabara venye itakuwa.
So ni vile kama maybe tuseme watu wamekaa maybe kwa specific shamba sana and then
serikali imekuja
itakuja igawanye the shamba. Okay.
For documentation.
Okay. So the shamba is not haina the physical beacons but hapa ndio inaanzia.
Inaanzia hapa.
Okay.
We go down.
Sawa. I understand about the beacons. Juu kuna zingine maybe hazijawekwa bado.
Hizi kama hii haijawekwa.
Okay.
Lakini huku
surveyor amekuja amechukua it is there on paper.
Yes,
but you can get
it on. Okay.
But now yeye mwenyewe like venye tu nimekwambia the financial stuff ya kuleta
ya
kuweka those mtu akuja kulimia putting those.
Okay.
Hawana hizo.
Na naona ni virgin haijali. Sasa huku akinunua anaweza panda nini?
Huku naona cashew nuts zinafanya vizuri. Hii mti ya migamu inafanya vizuri.
Gum trees.
Yeah, hizi blue gum.
Blue gum, yes, blue gum.
Okay. Kuna mihogo pia inafanya vizuri. Viazi tamu inafanya vizuri.
Aki tulidanganywa. Unakumbuka primary we were being told that you cannot plant anything on sand soil. Aki they were lying, man. Yeah, even for pineapples niliona. Hapa ndio inaishia. That's good. Naona kuna ka beacon. Okay. Yeah, so we do have a beacon here. Yeah.
Ni hapa yote tunaambia.
Na mbona huku ndio imelabeliwa road? Ama kuna barabara hapa?
Hii ndio barabara.
Inaenda hivi. So like this is the road. Huku ni shamba.
Shamba sasa.
Sawa.
Sasa imeenda hivyo juu 20.
Barabara ni hii.
Sawa, acha niandike hizo mimea nisisahau. Umesema mingi. Umesema blue gum.
Blue gum ndio hizo naona.
Blue gum, cassava.
Cassavas. Hata hizi palm trees pia. Hapa zilikuwa nyingi.
Ati palm. Palm.
Palm trees.
Nimeona pia popo.
Hata popos.
Mnazi ndio coconut. Mnazi ndio coconut. Palm tree
inatoa coconut.
Coconut tree ndio hiyo.
So ni kitu moja tu mnainame tu. Mnazi ndio coconut.
Coconut tree. Mnazi ndio coconut.
Okay.
Mnazi ndio coconut tree ama palm tree.
Mnazi ndio ama palm tree.
Ama palm tree.
The same. Okay.
Tunaweza ingia hivi katika
tuangalie. But lakini tutarudi hivi, si ndio?
Yes, ndio.
Sawa.
Tutarudi.
Sawa.
Ni mnakula mnazi.
The liquid ndio mnazi.
Italika chini.
So unajua sisi tunaelewa coconut. Nyinyi mkisema mnazi sisi tunaelewa mnasema tu coconut. Okay. So right now we are walking in the land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tuko ndani.
Yeah, so it is virgin. You can show them around. Show her around. And then I can tell the sand is soil. It's vegetated. I can say moderately vegetated.
Yeah, it is loam.
Yeah.
Manake ukienda deeper, unapata ni loam soil. Loam soil.
Iko sawa.
Yeah, it is nice.
Okay. Mlisema chief wa huku siwezi mpata. Alisema atakuja mwenyewe?
Amesema hivyo. Atakuja after 2 weeks. I don't know.
Okay. Sawa.
Because I have to send her even the title.
Okay, yeah. Na security umesema sijajua jina bwana.
Security.
Mungaro.
Security iko intact huko. Okay, otherwise shamba yenyewe imeenda mpaka huko.
Okay.
Lakini si
Bondering the school pia.
Yeah.
The security is okay. Shule iko tu. The security is okay.
Huku kwa sababu it is one tribe. Ukifanya jambo huku kesho watu washajua nani amefanya.
Kenda wanapanga na ile umoja.
Alafu watu wako honest. Hata ukija ukijenga hapa utasinywa.
But wewe ukai umegrow huku?
Nilisoma Nairobi sana.
You have a lot of Nairobian in you by the way. Why did you decide kukuja huku? Ni job tu?
Nilikuja huku juu. I know real estate in Malindi haija boom hivyo, but I know it will.
Yes.
So Nairobi iko already. So I'll be paid salary. What if I come and start myself?
Oh.
Nijiposition before I boom.
Before, yeah, ukwe the pioneers, the trailblazer. Oh. So hujakaa huku sana.
Actually niligraduate last year.
Oh.
Nikakuja huku.
It just came. Yeah, you don't have a lot of Swahili in you. Iko tu kidogo.
Like, I have people in Nairobi, so if they have clients,
Yeah.
wanataka to fly to Malindi, so they'll give me.
Yeah.
I take them around. That's
Yes.
the hustle.
Okay, that's good. So you work independently?
I work with him. Na work pamoja.
Okay, okay.
Sasa bado shamba
Okay.
imeenda huku juu.
Sawa. Onyesha shamba vizuri.
Actually, hizi miti ndo zitamsaidia pia knowing what he can. Because kuna miti zingine ni red flag kwa shamba.
Cool.
Ako na keen eye
Yes.
of the trees, so zitamsaidia kujua.
Okay. So you can say like the terrain is just like
Naona hapa
gentle.
348 feet you can get water. Lakini ukiteremka zaidi
Huku kulinyesha lini mwisho? Mchanga inakaa imekauka sana.
Hata last week kulinyesha.
Actually kulikuwa na mvua.
Kulikuwa na mvua nyingi sana.
Tulikuja na mvua.
Tena tunyeshewa vibaya sana.
I think tulikuja ku 2 weeks ama 3 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Kwa hivyo
Akiona tuko kuna stream,
Yeah.
nipeleke Marafa. Like, no. There is a lot of salt there. Na ni 348 feet kupata maji.
yeah,
Ukiweka borehole.
yeah,
Okay.
kwa borehole.
So huku bado ni kwa shamba. Okay.
Hapa ndo kulikuwa na home yao hapa.
Oh.
Wale
Wenye
wanauza. Hapa ndo kulikuwa kwao.
Okay.
Makaburi yao yalikuwa huko juu.
Maybe what they selling again?
Wanauza kwa nini?
Si wamehama. Wanaishi nani? Pale ukitoka Mida, wako Mida. Wengine wamehamia nini?
Kuna wanafanya kazi mbuzi wengi.
Kuna mwingine yuko kule kwa Ndomo. Yuko kwa Ndomo. Huyo mama mwenye title ya hapa yuko kwa Ndomo. Lakini brothers zake wengine Mombasa. Na huko walisema manake ni mali ya baba yao, wanasema wauze wagawanye ishi, lakini title imeandikwa mtu mmoja.
Baba yao?
Baba yao alikufa. Mama zao pia wakafa. Kwa hivyo wamebaki hao watoto. But mwenye title yuko hai.
Mwenye title ndio the mother.
No, ni sister yao, Mwanaisha ni sister yao mkubwa. Ndio trustee.
So watoto wameagree kuuza.
Wameagree wote wauze.
Okay.
So ukiwataka wote tunawapata wote.
Si wanakuja. Hata pale mahali mimi naishi nao waliniuzia pale kwangu.
Okay.
Waliniuzia. So ni watu ambao hawataki kuishi huku tena.
It's a nice piece of land.
So sijui kama tutaenda paka bandari nyingine.
Wacha tutembee kidogo tuangalie.
Haya.
So wewe kwako unatoa maji wapi?
Niko na piped water.
Piped water from where?
From Langobaya. From Langobaya water plant, yeah. Mpaka Mombasa. Ndio mpaka Mombasa.
Hapo yeye tuliona hapo tukienda hiyo Marekani.
Si unaona pump zilikuwa hapa. Sasa hii miti unatakana kuwe kuna watu wanaishi. Lakini mkiondoka naye naisha.
Gai. Zinaishanga?
Sasa si mpaka huo na lima kidogo ni hizi miti ni kama watu.
Fikiria zina vanish.
Ni kama watu tu. Unaona hii miti inafanya mzuri ndio hiyo.
Yeah. The land looks good. It looks good. It's moderately vegetated. You know, haiko hivyo crowded sana.
makaa. Wamejikenda, mtu anaingia tu kwa shamba yako anakata na umuulize kitu. Kama mko atakuja kuomba.
Yeah, so that is how the land is looking. It's moderately vegetated. You can tell the land is virgin. It has a mixture of sand and loam soil. Yes, and then we do have some neighborhoods there around. Let me show you, but we can also see, I think that's the school we saw. Let me show you if you want to zoom in. Do like this. You lift this up. So there are some houses here. There's a neighborhood right over here. And then I think that's the school, the one with the blue mabati. Yeah, and that is how generally the whole area is looking. So we're just going to walk a small part of the land, and as we are walking, it looks like the land has been in sale for like around 2 weeks. They remove water from a certain water treatment plant all the way from Mombasa, which I'm going to confirm. And the children together with the mother, everyone, they have agreed to sell. Habari yako? Mimi nataka kununua shamba huku. Huku mnatoanga wapi maji? Maji? Ya nyumba. Wapi? Kunaitwaje? Oh, Sosobora. Oh, kuna tank.
Yule ni mwenyeji, yule aliyepale mbele.
Ameniambia. Ameniambia. Yeah, so I was just confirming with a passerby, like where they get their water. So, yeah. So we are still walking through the land. And that's how it's looking. It's on this side. In the layer 17 or 32? Yeah, 22. Or 22. Okay. 22 acres piece of land. Sawa, tuwatembea tembea tu hivi. Hiyo ndio the type of vegetation. Kuchukua tu picha. Yeah, so that's how the land is generated. So hapa kwenye tunatembea ni kwa edge, si ndio?
Hii bado ni the boundary.
Oh, hapa ni kwa boundary. Yeah, here where we're walking. So the land is on this side. So kumbuki ile time ile tulipata hii barabara alafu tukateremka. Kwenye tuliacha gari ilikuwa kwa hii barabara. Yeah, this is the soil. That's the type of vegetation. When you text, if I could text the client. Yeah, so yeah, the trees are like short. If you can see, most of them are short, not very tall. So you can plant pawpaws, blue gum trees, cassava. I've not heard them say about pineapple, so I'm not gonna ask, but I've asked a passerby where they get water from Sosobora. Yeah, so the trees are short and everything. So that's how everything is looking. Mchanga inaingia kwa kiatu? Ama wewe usikii?
Ameingiwa na vidudu.
Yeah, so we are walking through the land, looking at it, but generally that's how it's looking. There are some parts that have vegetation, others don't have, but the type of trees you can tell like they are short. They are short. Kuna kitu ingine nye ungetaka niweze kujua kuhusu hapa?
Oh, hapa.
Lakini hiyo maji ningependa kuenda kuiona na niikunywe.
Lakini fresh water, the nearest neighbor hapa mwenye ako nayo ni nani? Ni wewe? Sasa tutaenda kwake utuangalie from hapa kwake.
This is the end.
Oh.
So this is the property.
This is the property.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa sawa. So we have come to the end. This is the very, very end where we are standing. So on this side, that's where the property is. He's huku hivi, si ndio? Yeah, so that's how the
Tunaweza tembea tusikie kwanza. Ama ni mbali?
let me just
Sasa
look a little bit.
na gari.
So the land is on this
Haitaonyesha
side.
vizuri.
Yeah.
Unajua na gari tutaenda na barabara ita take distance but
Tunaweza tembea, si tuko sawa na kutembea.
Kwa sawa.
Yes.
Hata anachukua. Mwanzo hata ni mbali huku. Unaona kule
So
kumepaki
that's the
gari.
land.
Kuna mfereji yule mama pale.
That's the land.
Yeah.
Karen,
Nearest.
nizimie hiyo microphone yake.
Uzime.
Oh, umezima, sawa. So, so that's how the land is looking. We're going to confirm about the water. You know, I've asked most of the questions that you wanted me to ask. Yeah. We'll walk through the land now as we head back and take maybe a few snippets. So for these large and highly vegetated properties, you know, it's good you have drone footages. Our drone footages start from 16,000. Imezima. Juu itaonyesha hapa kama iko on hizo lines mbili. Yeah, so yeah, that's how the property is looking. Yes, we're gonna try as much as possible to cover a lot of area so that you can see, but it's gently sloped. You can tell it's well-drained soil. Okay, yeah, so we are walking on our way back. So this is the boundary and the shamba. It's all this way on this side. And if you're watching this, I am a property verification consultant in Kenya, and we are here to represent you, to protect your interests, to fit in your shoes as if as they are our own. I am looking at this property as if I am the one buying, you know. Yeah, so yes, the terrain, it's gently sloped, it's well drained. The type of trees that are here, most of them are short, just short. Not very highly, I can just say probably moderately vegetated, you understand? Yeah, so yeah, this is as is here on the ground. I'm trying to pass in between a little bit so that you can be able to see. You can see the type of trees and vegetation. That's how it looks like. Yeah, so I'm pointing out my camera on this side because this is where the land is, and then where you see, you know, that line there, that's the boundary. So the land starts from here going all the way downwards. We might not be able to cover the whole piece of land because it's 17 acres, but we are going to do our best to cover as much as possible as we can. And as I was saying, we are here as your eyes and ears on the ground to give you facts about what we have found on the ground and on the property. Yeah, so I am just walking through. Within this neighborhood, it's a mixture of mud houses and stone houses. I'm being told that the security is very good by the gentleman who stays here. You know, and of course, again, if you see a school nearby, also that tells you about the security within the area. You know, it tells you it's a good sign that the security is good, especially if there is, you know, a school. But I'm going to try my best and see if I can sneak a few conversations with the people who stay there here. So the property is on this side. I'll take some pictures. So the land is on this side like this, and we're going to walk through here as I show you. This is just like the right next door. Current. So I'm just walking on this side to show you the neighbors. I can see there is a child there. Yeah, so this is a neighbor. This homestead is right opposite the property. The property is there. Yeah, so your right door, next neighbor. And then, you know, the neighbor that I found along the way, I've asked them about water. I'll see if I can be able to get another one and ask them about water and electricity. No, water and about water and the security. The electricity is just a few minutes away. So this is the neighbor here. Here. So yes, this is me. I am under this huge cape because of the sun. But if you do not know me, my name is Ansese, property verification consultant right here in Kenya. We are here to represent you from the diaspora. And even if you're in Kenya, like for example, today I'm representing a client who is in Kenya, but you know, she's a little bit busy. So she needs eyes and ears on the ground. Yeah, I'm excited to have my very first client actually from Kenya. Yes. So we are back to the land. That is where the homestead is. So I walked through like that, and then I've come all the way back to the edge of the land. So the land is over onto this other side. Yes, actually we have another neighbor. We have another neighbor. You see this mabati here? That's another homestead. That's another homestead. It's also a mud house, like near Matope, but yeah, near Matope. And actually, yeah, and that's another one. So I've seen most houses having solar. So Karen. My cape. Mtext mwambie niko kwa shamba tuongee. Na vlog. Mtext mwambie tuko kwa shamba, tukimaliza nitakukall. Mwambie hivyo, I'll call you when we are done. We are on the land. So yeah, that is still the property. So we are literally walking on the edge, and the property is on this side. If I stand, I'm going to stand over here on this hill for as far as you can see and stretch. It's all vegetation. Let's see if the camera can capture. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just standing on a raised land a little bit to see if we can get an elevated angle. Yeah. So our neighbors are across over to this side. Oh, we do have another one. Let me show you. We do have another one. It has blue mabati here. Blue mabati. That one is a stone house. Yeah. And we actually do have another one, but it can't be seen. It's being built. This one here, this one, yeah. That wall you see over there, that's someone also who's building. So I've seen like 4 neighbors. There's this blue, there's another one here for the wall, there's this one, and then there is this other one here. Yeah, so we are cruising in very, very nicely, trying to do my best so that you can be able to see things as they are on the ground. So the land is on this side. The land is on this other side. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the house we were seeing, the neighbors here. Yeah, those ones. So I'm much closer to them now. That's our soil. That's our soil throughout. But the guy who was taking us around was telling us, like, if you dig much deeper, you can be able to get like loam soil. But loam soil is generally well drained, you know. Yeah. Okay. Karen, pea ule microphone. Mwashi. So I'm being taken to the homestead. There's a homestead just nearby here. So this is the land. This is the land on this side where we started. When we walked, you remember we left the car there. We walked all the way down to show you where the beacon is. So this is the front part. So we are headed to a neighbor who's here. And we also have another neighbor over here. So we're going to the neighbor to show you that they had metered water connected initially. Mumwekea microphone. Yeah, we're going to... Hebu niangalie hiyo nini. Ule ako na microphone. Nimemwambia kuwashie lakini
Hawa amewakisha. Mama bado.
Hajawasha.
Ngaro. Hajawasha hiyo.
Hajawasha. Mimi nimewasha.
Tutaomba kabisa hizi pipe tupate tupate connect.
Ni sawa.
Sijui umefanya nini?
Mimi.
Si wewe. Wewe najua hujaguza. Wewe najua hujaguza kitu. Umeshangaa umefanya nini? Lazima zikuwe lines mbili. Kama si lines mbili, but I connect. Kuna button ulikuwa umefinya, ni sawa tu. Nitakukaribia nikikuuliza maswali. So umesema wanataka kuiuza juu wako mbali.
Hawaishi huku.
Hawaishi huku anymore. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that's why anauza. Anauza land kwa sababu ya raha, anauza kwa sababu ya
shida. Okay, yeah, we are in this homestead. Habari, usichoke sana, usichoke.
Iko mita dogo.
Tumekuja tu kuangalia maji yenu. Uko aje? Kwa salama? Oh. Na kwa nini walikata? Hamkulipa ama?
Payment bill.
Oh, bill kulipa. So this is watered meter, fresh. Inatoka kutoka wapi?
Inatoka Langobaya. Baricho water plants.
Baricho water plant. Inaitwa Langobaya.
Lakini kwa Google ni Baricho water.
Oh.
So hapa tu ukifungua hii koko, maji yanatoka. Only that is illegal.
Okay. Waterworks. Water.
Neighbor mwingine uko pale. Na kuna several neighbors ni vile tu wamezibwa na vegetation. Lakini kwetu kuna watu.
Oh. Karen, chukua portrait. So we are leaving the property right now. So here is where the property is supposed to start, and then we walked all the way down, and then we went in the middle, and then we came out again, and then we are back here. So I'm going to see how far the electricity is from here. I've been told it's not very far, so that's where I'm headed. So we're just gonna walk. It's 2:18. It's 2:18. Yeah, it's 2:18 p.m. Let's see how many minutes walk the electricity is. You know, you do have neighbors here again. So you do have two neighbors on the, oh my God. On this side, you do have other neighbors on this side. Habari yako? Mzuri, mimi naitwa Ann. Nanunua shamba huko. Huko security kukoaje?
Security wako sawa.
Watu wapiganangi?
Kumetulia sana kwa.
Kumetulia. Na maji?
Maji yako hata hapo maji ya mto.
Mnatoa wapi maji hiyo piped water? Oh, sawa. Kule Borabo
Pale
Sosobora. Oh.
Ama mmenunua wapi?
Tunataka kununua hii hapa. Hii hapa tu? Sawa. Watu hawapiganangi huko?
Kupigana vipi?
Kukorofishana.
Ni mambo ya kawaida.
Oh. Sawa. Asante, nashukuru.
Unaitwa nani?
Naitwa Ann.
Nyumbani?
Nyumbani ni Kisii. Nimekuja tu kuangalia, tukipendeza tutakuwa majirani.
Ni sawa, mimi nakaa tu pale na kombe mimi. Ile ofisi ya Assistant Chief najua. Pale mahali ipo.
Chief?
Ile ofisi yake. Hii ndio mnaenda.
Yupo kweli?
Hata sasa. Ile ndio ambayo inaendelea. Ile kuna miti hapo. Kwenda ofisini. Kuna nyumba na vioo.
On the right.
Pale ndo nakaa.
Sawa. Iko na vioo? Sawa, acha nitaiangalia. Sawa, asante sana. Nimeshukuru. Aya. Okay, yeah, just asking the neighbor about, you know, security. He's telling me the security is okay. You know, people don't fight, you know, just the normal disagreements, home, you know, whatever. But yeah, everything is good. You do have neighbors. These are different neighbors over here. These are one. Here were the other ones. I do see some houses over here too as well. There we do have some houses. Yes, I can see some houses here. I think these were the houses that I was seeing. There's some houses here that I was seeing when we were on the other side. I don't know if you remember me telling you. You remember the house with the blue mabati? I can now see it from here. From this side, it's much closer. And I can also see another one right next to it. But those ones are stone houses. These are cassava here. You do have more neighbors on this side. So pretty much it's not an isolated place, pretty much. That's what I can see. There are close to 20 neighbors, or even more, because I can see more and more, you know, mud houses, stone houses. It's just that because of the vegetation, but I can see them, you know, it's being covered. Yeah, so we're gonna go around. So right now we are just headed to the electricity post to see where it is. I'm walking. Oh, I've seen.
Another 100 itaingia hapo kwa hiyo home. The
Picha ya
third one
mwisho
inaingia kwa
kwake.
shamba.
Oh,
Tatu.
okay. Oh, I've seen the. So it's like 4 minutes. 4 minutes walk. So by car, that's like 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So there is electricity here.
Nyumba yenye iko na mawe.
Hata nilikuwa nimemuonyesha. Yeah, you see the blue mabati, that one, and then right next to it there is another one. Actually, there are 3 being built there. Yeah, there are 3 being built there. It's just that they can't be clearly seen, but you have so many neighbors. You know, there is also a house over here. You know, so I've asked, 2 people about the security. They're like, yeah, the security is good. We do have, yeah, that's the electric post. That's the electric post over there. So it's like 4 minutes walk away. You do have another neighborhood over here.
Like unaona the last beacon yenye tulienda? It's like a walk hapo mbele tu. There's a main road connecting. Unaona hiyo the banner yenye iliandikwa pale road yenye ukasema it's about to be constructed. For like 2 minutes walk to hiyo barabara. Ukikata tu hiyo yako ina connect direct. So instead of kuzunguka hii yote, you can even come via hapo tu. Uingie na hiyo road.
Okay.
And the school ndo hiyo.
Yeah.
Shule tunaona hiyo mlika mwizi pale. Sasa yote iko mbali. Bili za shule iko huko.
By the way, it's easier. Tulienda na ile wakati kutoka. Tulitoka haraka sana.
Kama akileta grader.
Anamaliza hata kwa njia ya kadogo ina connect. Ndio kukuja ukote.
Ni watu naona kuna majebu sana.
Okay, so we have walked all through. You can see that's a neighborhood there. There are clearly more than 30, maybe 50 homes, over here. Yeah, because of this school. So I've seen so many homes over here. There's even another one that I can see across the school. That's the school over there. That's the school there. But there is another home here. Let me just walk through like this so that you can be able to see it. Yeah, there's this home here that's right across the school. There's another one here as well. And then here's the school. So yeah, and on this other side as well, there's that. There's this one here. You remember when we were coming in the vehicle, I was like, if you see somewhere there is a school, there's definitely lots of people. There are other ones over here, maybe some shops, Electricity is like 4 minutes walk away. We have so many other homes inside there. So gari inafaa ikuje hapa? Oh.
Miguu yetu ndio hii.
Oh.
Watu walifika kwako. Walifika huko kwako.
So we are headed back. Ulisema unaenda kutuonyesha kwa maji. Ni kwa maji ama ni wapi? Ulisema iko on the way. Shopping center.
Kwa maji ni huko kwenye tumetoka Baulala.
Hiyo water plant itabidi muende Lango Baba.
Huko ni mbali.
Oh.
But si imevutwa hapo. Utakuwa nataka kuna tu place atapata maji. Na iko tu hapo kwa site.
Okay.
So tunaenda the nearest shopping center.
Okay. So we are leaving the site right now and we are headed to the nearest shopping center right now. So that's our road, as I was telling you earlier. It is maram. It has like stones, so it will get very little mud during the heavy rains. So we are on our way back. I'm going to give you a few snippets Here we do have the county government of Sossobora dispensary. That's a neighborhood.
Kuna client nimekumanisha ile nyumba ya kubwa.
But we had already passed by here.
Alikuwa anauliza hiyo size ya ile plot. Yaani size ya ile plot yote kabisa. Si ndio ni for
kwenye na city hiyo.
Imeuzwa sasa hivi. Okay, sawa basi sana. Wageni tunaweza. Okay, sawa.
Kwako?
Okay, sawa.
Shamba yako.
Okay.
Sawa. Una nyingine?
So this is a neighborhood over here.
Inaenda na ngapi hiyo topi?
That's a shop.
15 million. How many bedroom?
Another neighborhood.
4 bedroom.
More neighborhoods ahead. They're less than 5 minutes away from the property.
Kuna nyingine amesema hiyo imeenda, but anatuma nyingine.
The pin and the
4 bedroom and 15 autofila.
This is another.
Ukiniaka hapa sinaingia hapa nyumbani nichukue pikipiki.
Sawa.
Main line ya maji ndio hiyo. Kwa walichimba na
Shuka barabarani hapa chakula tamani. Sasa tupate
kubwa inaitwa homemade dishes.
sasa sidio kuje mbio.
That's a neighborhood. So kama huyo ni Lona. Another one. Yeah, so you pretty have a lot of neighbors over here. That's another one here. Habari. Oh, ndio huyu. That's a chemist.
Tuna huko.
Piped water there. Yeah, so we are going to the shopping center. Another neighbor. There are so many. We can't even exhaust at this point. Remember the church?
25.
Yeah, that's the road on our way back, but I did give you a clear idea on how this is. So when you get to the shopping center, I'm going to show you how the shopping center is, and then we head home. More neighbors over to this side. That homestead there. Itwaje ile ya tarmac.
Ni Sossobora wataita vipi hiyo?
Ile inaenda mpaka Nairobi. Nini?
Like hiyo barabara.
Ile ni Savo Road.
So we are approaching the tarmac road. So this road is called Savo Road. You can use it to go all the way to Nairobi. But the public service vehicles, the buses don't pass here. So we are headed to the shopping center. It's 2:54 p.m. Let's see how far it's going to take us to get to the... It's 2:54 p.m. Let's see how far it's going to take us to the shopping center. So basically this is how the neighborhood, that's a petrol station being put up. So this is how basically the neighborhood at the tarmac road, how it looks. We do have a car wash here, you know, a center, some shops, you know. We do have Weru Technical and Vocational College over here. I can see Safaricom Booster. On this other side, that's how it looks. They're selling building materials. Boalala Market. Also hapa ni Boalala Market. Baolala. Ndio tumeingia, okay. So we are at Baolala Market. Baolala Health Center. Yeah, so it's 2 minutes. It's just 2 minutes away from where we had branched off. It's 2:56. So this is Baolala Market. So it's the closest, biggest shopping center. I can see some street lights over here. Salagate. So that's the market. So we are just turning around. So it's basically 2 minutes. 2 minutes away from, it's 2:56, 2:57, yeah, 2 minutes. Some Baricho, ukielekea huko ni kwenda Baricho. Oh. Some tush, you can see they have some Torah. Nakaa mtura. Nafikiri ni viazi karai ushuke. So this is a hotel. So we are headed back, and I think it's important for you to see the. I think it's important for you to see the neighborhood here around. This is just like 1 minute to where we branched off from the main road heading to the property. You can see the cattle, the bulls. Man, I've never seen this many bulls. Oh my goodness, I've never seen. I usually just see 1 or 2. There's so many of them.
We have living animals.
Oh man, I wanted to take a video. Yeah, so those are goats there. Those are goats. That's how this neighborhood is. So what you are seeing is just a few minutes, less than 5 minutes away from where we branched off going to the property. And there are some ladies whom I've asked like when it rains. They said like 3 times a year. So from March to April, and then August, September, and then December. So there is an audio that I've sent you asking, you know, some locals here how often it rains here. So they do like 3 harvests within a year of maize. This was a maize farm. Right now it's dry because, you know, people are harvesting the maize. Even in Embu, I was there, you know, right now, you know, the rains have gone down, so they are harvesting the maize. So that's how the general area, just a place that's around like 5 minutes, 6 minutes away from where we branched off. That's how it's looking like. So I wanted to show you this as well. This is a school, Pishmwenga. That's a school. This area has really developed by the last time I was here. It's looking good. This is a center. I hope you have enjoyed today's video from the very first to the very end, and I hope, you know, things are thorough with the client, and of course we are going to have long talks with her about what I have found on ground today. So if you're watching this and you want to purchase property in Kenya, reach out to us fast, prior. Filter the risk, because prevention is always cheaper than loss. My name is Anne from SiteConfirm, and we help property buyers verify before they invest. Reach out to us on WhatsApp on the numbers on your screen.